punches it out. It doesn't kind of damage the paper that much. And so they kind of organise, they nest all the different pieces together and line them up with the punches. And here's some nested sheets. I think that's what they call it. And this is Chris doing the press check. You know, it was really hard that, you know, we had all these meetings about what type of paper we should use, and we're like, oh, isn't that lovely stock, and we'll do that. And then you kind of get to China, and it's kind of like, well, this is what we got, you know, so it didn't really matter what we wanted. We just kind of got what we were given. So it didn't actually work out the first time around. I had to remake all these books. So I think we made 1,200 in total. But it ended up being double that because it was just, the paper just wasn't up to it. So, yeah, that was a good lesson. And here's the knives that come back, and they've kind of punched it out into white card. I'm kind of going over it. And this is like, where you can see all the pieces here laid out. And here's me. This room is like so hot. It was so hot, it was the hottest room in the world. And I'm kind of like overjoyed because it's actually worked, you know. I'm kind of stuck. I was sweating, you know, because I mean, this is crunch time, you know what I mean? All the knives have been made. All the graphics have been done. If it doesn't actually work here, then we're in deep trouble. And there were a couple of changes that had to be made, but on the whole, it was right. And there's Chris measuring up to make sure anything's like, because nothing can stick outside the edge of, you know, once the press comes down and cuts the edges of the paper. If anything's sticking out, it gets locked off. So you've got to really pay attention to making sure that everything sticks in. And this guy in the stripes here, he was one of the head guys at the handmade factory, and he was just so brilliant. He you know, just could put this thing together. He just took all the pieces and kind of magically did it, you know, and it's a real jigsaw puzzle to get it done. Some shots of the girls kind of putting it together. I think these are some of my favourite shots when you can actually see, you know, the skill that these people have is phenomenal. And they kind of all sit there and like they all get punched out and sit there and kind of put these things together. It's remarkable when you think about it. The effort that goes into producing just one book. And then, you know, they retail for, you know, on the market, they're like $40 or something. I don't quite know how that works. But here's the stage, and on the stage there's this kind of cool QR code that you can kind of swipe your phone over, and Kylie will dance, some French guy. This amazing shot. I'll be quick. Here we are in Hong Kong, just about to present to Kylie. This is the first time we've seen the book, and that's Beth from Warner Music. I'm being all critical, and she's like, it looks amazing. I'm like, that's very much wrong. But in the meantime, Adam had made some of my flamingos for Kylie to present to her, which was kind of a nice touch. And she loves vases. I think Kylie collects vases, so he had this amazing vase made for her, which is kind of hidden. You can't see it there. And here we are presenting finally to Kylie. All that hard work of the team. We were out the back at her concert in Hong Kong, and I thought we'd all be sitting around having a good old yak in the back dressing room or something. But it was just out the back, you know. Everyone's kind of having dinner, all the roadies. It wasn't quite what I imagined. But, you know, she's such a lovely lady, and she was really very pleasant to us, and wrote a really nice email to us, and was very thankful, I think, for all the hard work we put in. I think her record went platinum or something, so they made one of my Lotus things and kind of put a record in it, which is pretty cool. And here I am after all that hard work, kind of a bit drunk at the concert, but like so happy because, you know, we made it. We climbed this mountain. It seemed impossible at times to get there, and we'd done it. You know, yeah, but very very proud moment for me. This is there's some beautiful illustration work and stuff in the book as well as my pop-ups. There was lots of limited edition photographs and stuff like that. And Sean Zoo's a talented illustrator in Sydney presented these. And Marikor and Marikar, who are these amazing twins, who I've worked with on a couple of other projects, which I haven't shown today, but they did this beautiful embroidery for the book as well. And I think that's the end of my presentation, which is kind of about right on time, but there's Kylie, you know, there she is in 3D form. So I think that's it. Yeah, thank you so much. I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my work. It's been great to see you here in Boston. There's actually one more thing right out before. I mean, you can come on if you want. No, come on.
I'll go on and launch you over.
Yeah, well look, this is actually the best bit, right? Okay, so everyone's got an extra bit of paper. So, I've done this twice now, it's so much fun. If ever I could, fold the paper airplane. And we'll kind of all chuck them together. It's actually really good. Yeah, everyone's up there too. It looks amazing, you should see this thing.
Have you got enough light?
Yeah, I think maybe we need to turn up the lights.
Just a little light might not go straight. I know something.
Look, what I would say is if you're up the top, maybe don't fold the pointy one. Because you'll be like. I've been experimenting with. I was in Byron Bay over the summer, and my friend's nieces got really cooked on paper airplanes. So I've been folding quite a few lately.
Sound of 2,000 people folding paper aeroplanes.
It's a good sound.
It's oddly romantic. At this point in time, most people who are now sitting downstairs in the new seats are going, "Ah, damn it."
Yeah, no, you're going to cop it.
You're going to get pale in the head.
How are we going? Is everyone ready? Let me have a look. You going to fold one too, Rayna? Pencil paper?
I was going to fold one, but then I realised it was my notes. I'll take one as well. Some people down here have managed to make the aeroplane into a square.
Here you go.
All nice work.
Thanks.
Thanks, Benja.
Alright, so, is everyone ready? I'll give you a couple more seconds. But what I want to say is, please everyone shield your eyes. You need your eyes. I kind of fold these ones that kind of look like that, and they kind of loop back round. Give it some little wings.